Hi, this is Dr. Chad Harrison, Assistant Principal at St. George's Technical High School. I just want to provide our freshmen and their parents with an updated timeline and some of the modifications we've had to make to the process due to the school closing and the district going to remote learning. So one of the challenges we had to overcome was how to allow students to complete their last rotation. We still had one group of students who didn't have the opportunity to rotate through a couple of career areas. We're still going to give those students the opportunity, but it will be virtually since our building is closed. So this last rotation that is virtual, it will occur online, is optional. There's no penalty for a student who lets Mrs. Eklund know that they decide not to explore. So the last rotation window will be from May 18th through May 22nd. Our CT instructors who are handling the exploratory experiences, they will post assignments for students going through the last rotation during that week. Students will have the opportunity to complete the activities and assignments the teachers post, and the students can meet with the career instructors during their office hours to get answers to the questions that they may have about the career area. Again, in an attempt to get information to make an informed reapplication decision. If you have any questions about the virtual rotations, please contact Mrs. Eklund. She's our careers and transition instructor responsible for organizing the exploratory rotation experiences. The other challenge that we had was the reapplication form. In the past, we had a paper version that the student took home, filled it out, talked with their parents about the form. Their parents signed off on the form, and the form was physically brought back to school. We're not doing that this year. We have a remote reapplication form. It's simply filling out a Google form. So that is taking the place of the paper form. The link to access and complete the Google form will be available on Schoology on May 18th and will stay up through May 22nd. A parent guardian must be present with the student to click the acknowledgement before the student clicks submit. So in the past, on the paper version, once again, it required a parent's signature. Since we don't have that, there's just a checkbox down at the bottom that the parent or guardian acknowledges that they acknowledge the first, second, and third choice that their student made. Please double check the form that you submit for accuracy before clicking submit. The reason is if you end up clicking the wrong career areas, I don't know that you clicked the wrong career areas, and we go through the reapplication process as a team. And if we don't have the right information, you could be assigned to the wrong career area, which is something that we don't want to have happen. So please double check that form for accuracy before clicking submit on the Google form. For any issues with the form, please contact your student's careers and transition instructor. Programs most likely to oversubscribe. It's very difficult to predict this year. And when I say oversubscribe, I mean there's more students who want to get in the career program than we have space and seats available. I polled the students a couple months ago, and based on the information they gave me at that time, and again, a lot of students have probably changed their mind by now, but a couple of months ago, these 7 career programs were on track to oversubscribe: athletic healthcare, HVAC, electrical trades, EMS, biotechnology, early childhood, and nurse technology. Again, please realize maybe some of these programs won't oversubscribe, and maybe there'll be additional programs that aren't listed that will oversubscribe. But I can tell you that as of 2 months ago, these programs were on track to oversubscribe. When a program oversubscribes, we look at several factors in determining which students are admitted into the career program. We look at grades, attendance, discipline, and the strength of the career instructor's recommendation to make our determination. Reapplication timeline. Again, this is updated. It's been pushed back. The last virtual rotation for students who want to continue to explore the areas virtually is from May 18th through May 22nd. The remote reapplication form. Again, it's a Google form. It'll be available starting May 18th and will be open through May 22nd. The link to find that reapplication form will be posted on Schoology. Career placement notifications. Another modification, we're not mailing the letter home in the U.S. mail this year. We're going to email that career placement notification to your student using the email address that they provide on their reapplication form that's posted online. Again, that notification will occur no later than June 12th. We need that much time to go ahead and run the reapplication process and to make the final assignments on which students will be admitted into which career programs. And finally, we do post CTE program expense letters. That's kind of the next step. but we have a letter from each of our career instructors that talks about the resources that are necessary for each career program that are needed for that student to complete the program the next 3 years. So we'll post that information June 12th as well. Just a couple of frequently asked questions. Is my student guaranteed his or her first choice? Unfortunately, the answer is no. The good news is I can tell you, typically what I see in the past, 85 to 90% of the students get their first choice. So the odds are in your student's favor. Again, please realize we have a career program available for your student for the next 3 years. Reapplication doesn't impact if they come back to St. George's or not. It just determines which career program they're going to be in. Can my child apply to any career program? The answer is yes. However, there is a caution. If that program oversubscribes, we only give preference to those students who saw the program during the exploratory rotations. And we are treating the virtual rotation that will take place between May 18th and May 22nd as a rotation as if they were in the career area physically for a week. So if a program oversubscribes, we look at the pool of candidates. We only look at those who saw it on the exploratory rotations. Another frequently asked questions, when will notifications be made? Again, just to review, the notification will be made via email by June 12th. If you have any questions about the reapplication process or timeline, please reach out to your child's careers and transition instructor or myself. Last thing I want to do is go over the reapplication form so you know exactly what it looks like and you can see how easy it is to fill out. So the reapplication form, again, this link will be posted on Schoology the week of May 18th. It asks for your name. And again, this is the student's name. Okay, so let's say my name is Tommy Tucker. It asks for the student ID. Every student knows their ID. Email address. First choice career program. Let's say my first choice program is carpentry. I'm going to click the circle. What is your second choice career program? Let's go with electrical trades. Third choice career program, let's go with plumbing. At the bottom of the form, it has a student acknowledgement. They have to acknowledge that they reviewed and that they provided the information on this form that is correct. So I'm going to go back up and just recheck the selections to make sure they were accurate. Carpentry, yes, that's what I wanted for my first choice. Electrical trades, that's my second choice. And my third choice I wanted is plumbing. So those are correct. I'm going to acknowledge it. And then a parent or guardian is going to go ahead and acknowledge that they're aware of their child's first, second, or third career choices. And once you've done that, you click submit. And that's it, folks. Good luck. If you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out to your child's careers and transition instructor or myself. Good luck, and hopefully we'll see everybody soon.